Get this thing started. It's been a minute. But we back with it. How y'all doing today? On this Mercury day. Man, been a crazy week for me. 2020 been a crazy year too. For real. But yes, this the wake up call to the fifth dimension, right? Let's get it on started. Is everybody join in? You don't love me, just tell me now. I'll set you free. Here we go now. Mercury Day, man. It's the 22nd, right? Yeah, it's the 22nd. Crazy times we living in, you know. But we gotta stay focused on what we want, right? And we gotta, get to that point where we truly believe in ourselves, right? Before we believe in anybody else, right? Forget all the celebrities. Like I said, you the celebrity, family. You the star. You don't love me, just tell me now, and I'll set you free. Huh? Yeah. They don't really love your family, but they don't want to tell you that though. Right? A lot of people want to have ties to you, right? But they don't really want to tell you they don't love you, right? They'll just use you and use you, right? So please stand by, family. We're gonna get the show started here in a few minutes. You know how I do it. You know what I'm saying? To all gods known and unknown, I say, right? Beetlejuice. I say. We ship it to the fifth dimension. And this the wake up call right here, fam. If you don't love me, then just tell me now. I'll set you free. If you don't love me, then just tell me now. I'll set you free. Yes, man. Woo. A crazy day, but I made it through. So yes, family, welcome back to another episode of Crisis Counseling, family. Man, like I said, it's been a crazy week for me. Uh, been getting it in, man. Every day, right? So how y'all doing today on this Mercury day, right? Man, this energy is so fire, family. And so, man, just wanted to time in. I really wanted to time in with the Uncle Bobby book about the white Luciferians, but we probably gonna leave that one for the Patreon page, family, cause it's really deep, and I don't want to play the guinea pig, right? Cause the demiurge already hate my fuck ass for bringing the knowledge and sharing the light with everybody, through all the different teachers, right? That's here to help us wake up as we go through these crazy times, right? Got a lot of people laughing at Kanye and stuff. When the man trying to tell you, right? Trying to tell us, man, that, the situation he in, man, you know, is real, right? So, man, send prayers to that brother, man. He really going through it, right? It's a privilege to have the true knowledge, family. It's really a privilege to have this true knowledge. So as I go into this book, we're going to just read a few paragraphs and I'm going to time on out. So I appreciate everybody timing in for the day, right? Because I know your time is, essential as well as mine. So we're going to get off into it. I'm going to skip the introduction because basically the introduction just breaks it down. If you're reading this book, you are one of those that came down here to, solve the problems that's really going on, right? So yeah, I post a picture and everything. If you haven't seen the picture, I posted it I think the other day, the wake up call to the fifth dimension, right? And as we say, family, as we read these different books, all of these different books are for us, no matter who done wrote these books, right? As you get off into it and you know what I'm saying, you read these different things, right? Everything I read, it becomes alive to me, right? When it was the Bible, it came alive. When I was reading the Book of Mormon and all the other different stuff, all of this stuff came alive because all of these different things are already within us. It's just to help us, right? To tap in and remember who we truly are and what we truly can do, right? We are the aliens, right? As Uncle Bobby say, we are the aliens. So just time in with me, family. If you can't, don't have a lot of time, that's cool. We're going to leave the video up and we're going to post it up on the YouTube and on the website as well, ybcrecords.com. So we try to keep everything updated. Uh, like I said in the last live, we're going to be starting the consultations, right, for the people that really want to chop it up on this shit. And you know what I'm saying? Whatever you going through, we going to get you through it, right? We can get through these things together. Then we're going to be having some products coming soon, right? Them pyramids, all kinds of different stuff, man. But it takes time. You can't rush your greatness, right? But as long as you protecting your creativity, right? You good, right? Because this what all of this year been about, to shut down our creativity, get us distracted on all the different depths, right? They took out Kobe, right? Year before that, they took out Nipsey, right? Juice World took out himself, right? So many stuff going on, right? The stallion got shot in her pinky toe or whatever. All kinds of crazy things, right? So let's go on off into this book. We're going to read a few paragraphs and we're going to get off here. So the fifth dimension is a vibrational frequency, right? Of unconditional love, right? We talk about it all the time. How this world, how people really not genuine, right? But the fifth dimension is full of unconditional love. Fuck that fake love, right? We in 2020 and we still dealing with all of these different things to keep us in an illusion, right? With an absence of fear, right? No fear in the fifth dimension, right? There's no fear, right? In the fifth dimension. Well, compassion rules your emotions, right? Your compassion rules your emotions. That's why we say you got to get your emotions in line, family. You got to get all of this stuff in line, right? You know what I'm saying? Cut ties with whoever you got to cut ties with. because you don't want to have no emotional attachment with somebody, and it's not really unconditional love, right? As mentioned in the paragraph, the fifth dimension is what traditional religions teach in heaven, right? That's what they be telling us about, right? They teach us about that in religions, right? About this heaven. That's the fifth dimension that we've been talking about. That we getting to, right? That we slowly getting into, right? It is the next place humanity is moving and expanding through, right? Like we say, the universe keep expanding. We saying this shit over, but it's never really over, right? Just different realms and different realities, different planets or different planes. Actually, much of humanity is already ex- expressing in the fifth dimension, right? We don't know it though. We don't know it, right? Although we usually think of ourselves as being what? Three-dimensional, right? This body we in. We are actually in a place slightly above the third dimension, right? Different levels, right? Of your mind, where you think you at, you gonna stay at, right? Most of humanity is in this place. Slightly more than half between third and the fourth, right? What they say, 3/5 and an eighth to be exact, right? That's a small number. This number may seem odd, but think of it simply as a measure, right? We measuring this shit through just reading, you know what I'm saying? And that, yeah, an elevator may stop at the third floor, right? And it may stop at a higher place than the third floor that is not yet the fourth, right? So, you know what I'm saying? You got to make sure you get off on the right flow. You don't want to get stuck on this third dimension, right? Because the world waking up, the whole earth waking up. Like we say, the whole world is on fire with that Kundalini energy, right? And they fooling people with this pandemic because they don't want you to really know what's going on, family, right? You got to get out there and get your sun, family, right? If you're a melanated being, at least 3 hours, right? Uh, all the dimensions are nursed like Russian dolls, right? Yes, you see, the fourth is different from the third, right? The fourth dimension is different from the third, but you can simultaneously experience both, right? You can simultaneously experience both, depending on what level and frequency you're vibrating on, though. So, yes, the fifth dimension is remarkably similar to the third, though. And you might not notice the difference at first, right? That's why we say you got to have the eye to see it, family, right? Because the spiritual realm is already here around us. We just can't see it until we, you know what I'm saying, keep getting that light within us. The higher up the dimensional experience you go, the more you are able to discern higher frequency, right? Higher frequencies with a peaceful, soothing feeling, family, right? With all the mess going on, right? You can still feel this peaceful feeling. From this new vantage point, fourth or the fifth dimension, you can experience the lower dimensions with grace, right? Compassion, right? And this passionate interest. So yeah, this like a little deal right here. Say play what if, right? When this happens and you notice this illogical data, take time to connect with the Mother Earth, right? Why we say go out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Get in that sun. Go out there, you know what I'm saying? Meditate by the trees. Get in a body of water. Whatever you gotta do to ground yourself, right? Because we already know the earth is the center of the universe, of this universe anyways. You can do this quickly by sending an energetic with this top approach from your piranhatic tube, exiting at the tailbone, right? Deep into the Mother Earth, right? That lower chakra. Many Sharmic traditions label this process as grounding, what we were saying earlier. Then allow a what if scenario to play out in your mind. Brother Penny been talking about you gotta use your imagination and you gotta, you know what I'm saying, project that scenario and play it out in your mind, right? Claim it as real, right? Demand access, release your thoughts and wait. Watch you manifest that shit, right? You will be surprised how quickly this will result in crystal clear understanding and information, right? That's just 3 steps. One of the outcomes of this exercise is uh yeah to shift of viewpoint into the timelessness, right? The other zone, right? This too is a magical experience. If you accept that, it is possible. Compassion that defies explanation, right? Like we say, some of this shit you ain't gonna be able to explain it to certain people because they ain't get off on the right flow, right? They still on the third flow, right? Allow yourself to experience it, right? Note it, write it down, right? You see? Wait until you've come to the terms with it yourself before you talk about it, like we were saying in the last slide, right? You can't really speak on this shit until you go and make it happen, family, right? Because you got certain people, they'll be, throwing off your energy, right? So this next paragraph, uh, waking waking up different. Waking up is the recognition, right? That the eternal realm now is all you have, right? This eternal now is all we have, right? That's why they trying to keep most of us distracted, family, on the bullshit, right? Waking up in the fifth dimension is different from your current form of waking up. This should be obvious, right? You see? But for the sake of discussion, it is useful to say so. You will find that your rest will become deeper and deeper, right? As you become more fifth dimensional, right? That's why I always jump in when I'm gonna lay down. I always take the blue pill and jack in into the dream world, right? Because that's what it's about, having that deep sleep, right? Because all of this shit got you stressing. You ain't really getting no deep sleep like you supposed to. So most people ain't even having dreams right now at this time because they trying to shut down your consciousness and keep you from going into that deep sleep. Because like we say, when you go to sleep is when you really wake up and go back to wherever realm you came from. This is because you are going deeper, right? You are going deeper, connecting with the other versions of you, right? Like we just said, and waking up your inner awareness of who you really are, right? Not who your mama told you was, your daddy, your cousins, your friends, right? The people you went to school with, right? This what it's about. That's why you gotta get the deep sleep, family. Take whatever you gotta take and knock on out and go on jack into the dream world, right? You wake up and then you know what I'm saying, your dreams be more realer than this reality we in, right? For many in the West, waking up consists of being awakened from sleep by some sort of external alarm, right? How we got all these different alarms to wake us up. Various kinds of alarms are part of technology the body has gotten used to, right? But we gotta leave all of this shit alone, right? Because they trying to give you all of this technology. When you the ultimate conscious of all of this shit, right? The phones, the laptops, the computers. Your consciousness is more powerful than all of that shit. But they got most people tricked. Disturbing people from their rest, right? Keeping your ass up at night. That's why we say unplug the TVs, turn off your phone and all that shit. Because that shit blocks you from having dreams. That's why most people can't have dreams at this time, because they got all the different technology hitting them, right? All the EFL waves hitting them, right? The 5G hitting them, keeping them from going into that dream realm. Even so, many of you are now using your own inner clock to awaken you from sleep, right? Like I told you, I could tell, tell myself what time I'm gonna wake up, and I wake up at that exact time. It's mind over matter, family. So let's continue. Yes, yes, some of you are noticing that even if you do not set an external alarm, you wake up before it goes off, right? Like I was saying earlier. Or some of you may have gravitated to the slow, right? Easy wake up of the own clocks, right? Or the light clocks that use a gentle light that glows brighter over a 30-minute time period, right? Contain alignments take place in the dream time that are essential to our every present now, right? When you wake up yourself abruptly, either by outside sound or by your choice of alarm, you disturb the process of moving your consciousness from higher planes to a lower material expressions, family. Help yourself by choosing to slow down the wake up process, right? Like we say, you gotta slow down, because we jump up and we so ready to get back into the physical body, right? We slowing down our process in the dream world. Allow your body to drift slowly into awareness from the dream time in order to bring your most evolved essence back into your body, right? That soul, what we talking about, what it's talking about. This is your opportunity to maximize higher dimensional energies, right? Like I say, I be having so many, man, so many different experiences, man. That shit, the power be so lit, man. Gotta get back used to it though. Cause the shit'll scare you if you ain't ready for it. So let's continue. Your physical rest and your time away from the body, right? You also may be bringing in a better version of the body you have. I recommend the triple mantra meditation as one tool that will aid you in doing in doing this. Modern technology exists whereby one can rejuvenate, right? And we say that's why you got to get that deep sleep, because that's when your body really rejuvenates. If you ain't getting enough deep sleep, you wake up and you still be tired, right? So let's continue. For example, Secret Space Program Insider Corey Goody has released information on the Gaia TV network, right? Y'all be seeing the shit on Facebook. They know about all this shit about us, right? Uh Cosmic Disclosure sharing the impressive uh array of technology, such as rejuvenating machines withheld from humanity, right? Because they don't want you to know about this shit, but they telling you about the goddamn UFO crashes and shit. They got motherfucking machines that can rejuvenate you. You know what I'm saying? But they don't want to. They got their hidden, right? Area 51, right? As one military insider informed me, if you know about it, It means the military has this technology for what he said? For what he said? 25 to 50 years, right? That's how much we behind, right? Probably even more than that, right? Test everything, family. This type of knowledge has been withheld from most humans, but it doesn't matter, right? You may go around this blockage, blockage and use your mind to tap into whatever systems, right, may be appropriate for you. You don't even need to know they exist or how they exist, right? Advanced technology exists for healing, right? Manufacturing, right? Man, and even more, family. They cloning and doing all that shit, right? For our purposes, this might include technology to heal the body. You can imagine that in your mind too. Imagine there is a machine that heals whatever ails you, and one that can bring you to the futuristic location where this healing takes place, right? The Akashic records, right? All of this shit within you, though. Such as on a spaceship, right? Or a healing center in a secret location in the dream time, right? You gotta imagine this shit, right? You gotta use your imagination because your imagination is the most powerfulest weapon, right? Let's continue. Uh, you can access this technology from a higher dimension, right? That's why we gotta tap into that higher dimension, imprint into the energy body, and then let it proceed physical outcomes, right? Keeping a journey or your circumstances, right? That's why we say when you wake up, right, whatever you can remember. Because sometimes we wake up so fast that we can't remember what we really did in the dream world. And of the changes you observe will help you appreciate your progress, right? Because that's what it's all about. Getting that progress, right? Learning to master the dream world. Because that's what we're going to. Fifth dimension, right? Mind over matter. Do not be discouraged though, right? You see, you are all becoming masters at whatever you are passionate about, right? That's why you gotta know what your goals are, right? Know what you truly want to do, right? Know what you passionate about, and you gonna master that shit regardless. Can't nobody stop you, no matter how many people hating, right? Right? Saying you are having fun, and if you're not, you probably need to find out what's going on, right? So we're gonna read this last paragraph and we're gonna cut it short right there. I ain't gonna be on y'all all day, right? Change your perspective. This book is also a part of your fifth dimensional wake up call, right? That's why we going over it, family. You can get the book for yourself too, right? We just reviewing it, seeing what they really talking about. We are being called to be aware of what is possible. Anything is possible, right? What our truth inheritance is, right? And how to claim it. This book gonna guide us through it, right, family? The processes and help you understand and organize your effects, right? Putting that effect out there, right? Because what we say, what you put out there in the universe, it comes back, right? So, yes, let's continue. This book seeks to change your perspective of what is possible. That's why we say you got to read. You can turn up, better read up, right? Because reading is what's going to free your motherfucking mind from all the shit they told you in school, all the shit they told you you was, right? Right? You an adult now, right? Stop imagining. That shit killed us and took our innocence away. So let's continue. Basically, she was basically just saying, you know what I'm saying, it's based on your belief system, right? And their behavior based on our historical experiences. That's why you got to throw all that shit they taught you out your motherfucking mind, right? And know what is possible. Anything you put your mind to can become possible, family, depending on your belief system and what you know what I'm saying, putting your energy to, right? How you talk to yourself, how you let other people talk to you as well, right? Because we going into the fifth dimension, right? And it's based on your belief system. So if you believing in God and believing in the devil, when all this shit is just a mask you put on, right? All of these different things is just a mask you put on. If you believe you just a body, you're gonna stay on the third dimension, right? And they gonna be catching hell, right? The pandemic is just the first thing, right? We ain't even got off into this shit, right? This just the beginning, right? Right? The beginning of the end was gonna lead to the true beginning. So yeah, family, we gonna keep going off into it. Like I said, we gonna take our time. We ain't gotta rush it, family. Right? So with all that being said, man, we gonna go and get off to the outro. Appreciate everybody that did time in. Let me see what I'm gonna play, man. Gonna play that bag today, I guess. See, damn, I thought I was gonna play it. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, man, we finna get off into it. Kevin, this is nice. Gotta give me a bag today, hey, hey. Gotta give me a bag today, hey, hey, hey. Here we go now. I caught a bag today. You threw the bag away. Shorty a 10. She looking like anime. I'm going in. You gotta tell the lady. I never had to wait. You gotta underlay. I caught a bag today. You threw the bag away. Shorty a 10. She looking like anime. I'm going in. You gotta tell the lady. I never had to wait. You gotta underlay. I'm getting to the money like a trucker that's been on the road for 7 weeks. Of course I'm a geek, and if you're dummy, when it come to money, we can't speak. I graduated from a cold school. Everything I do is a ritual. Some people call it magic. The way I make it happen, I can make a bag vanish or make it manifest. Your haters gonna hate, don't even sweat. Go get your check, but if you're gonna flex, you know what's coming to you next. These boys doing bad, and they really out here jacking kid. But every day I gotta go and get your bag, buying things I never had. That's that outer space swag. Every day I gotta go and get your bag. These boys and they broke ass, cause they ain't got no bag. I caught a bag today. You threw the bag away. Shorty a 10. She looking like anime. I'm going in. You gotta tag the I never had to wait. You gotta underlay. I caught a bag today. You threw the bag away. Shorty a 10. She looking like anime. I'm going in. You gotta tag the I never had to wait. Hey. I caught a bad today, didn't even leave the house. I had the boss up, I became a cash cow. I got with too many dreams, I got with too many things. That if I don't do it today, when I happen, the cycle is kinda obscene. The circle is kinda small, the budget is kinda big. My papa keeping me involved. And what I want, that's what I get, yeah. What I want, that's what I get. Never taking no L's, I promise this, yeah. Hold up, don't tell her reminisce, yeah. Big bag today. I caught today. Big bag today. I caught today. I caught a bag today. You threw the bag away. Shorty a 10. She looking like anime. I'm going in. You gotta tell the lady. I never had to wait. No, you gotta underlay. I caught a bag today. You threw the bag away.
Shorty a 10, she looking like anime. I'm going in. You had a Tadalay. I never had to wait. You gotta I gotta catch that bag, gotta stash that bag. Don't you touch my bag, yeah, that's my bag. Gotta catch that bag, gotta stash that bag. Don't you touch my bag, yeah, that's my bag, yeah, yeah.
Bag today, man. Alright, family, man. Yeah, we finna get on up out of here, man. Like I said, we gonna take our time going through it. So I appreciate everybody that did time in. And peace to the gods and the goddesses, family. Rise in power to that Beetlejuice energy, man. And to all gods known and unknown. Ashe. Peace, family. You already know. We the truth. Until next time.